Hello, and good day, or maybe good evening or good morning, wherever you live, and whenever you listen to this. I'm thinking a little bit about biased thinking, and Ludwig Wittgenstein has pointed out something uh, to us when he was questioning or had an argument or a discussion with a philosopher fellow named Elisabeth Anscombe, and she said that why do people say that it was natural to think that the sun went around the earth rather than the earth turned on its axis? Um, it's a question that Wittgenstein had asked, and she responded with, I suppose, because it looks like as if the sun went round the earth. And to this, Wittgenstein made the reply, well, would it have, what would it have looked like if it had looked as if the earth turned on its axis? I think this is very interesting, because what Wittgenstein here is doing, he's pointing out our biases. We're making an assumption about something, and then we interpret it, or rather, what we can say is that we first has a belief, and then we confirm our observation to that belief, which is the opposite to what we should do when we trying to find the truth of things. And so this is a good example of biased thinking, that you don't question what it looks like. Well, it looks like this or that. Why? Why do you assume it looks like that? The 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 thing there with this story about whether we have a heliocentric, that is whether the sun is in the center and the earth rotates around it, or a geocentric view where the earth is in the center and everything else revolves around it. Those two views can have a consistent narrative, a coherent and consistent narrative that explains it. And you can by mathematics shows that you can recreate both situation, and you can with mathematics predict everything in this. The difference is that one of the viewpoints is more simple than the other. So one thing that at least science is striving for is simplicity in the explanations, or as Einstein put it, is he said something of the term that make it simple but not too simple, or something like that. And with that he means, of course, that we should not fall in the trap by going the other way, to make it simple just because it should be simple. But the point here is that things we take for granted, which we take for being truths, maybe because we have assumed something first, and then we just interpret whatever we see in correspondence to that belief we have, and that's biased thinking, when you're not questioning the foundations of your beliefs. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. Thank you for listening.